Hello and welcome back to Rimworld. And things are bad. They always are. So, between episodes, we left off the last episode in fairly good shape, actually. We did have a lot of long-term projects going, though. We had helmets that we wanted to make, we were working on getting armor, we needed some resources gathered because we were out of steel, out of wood. And there was a lot of things that needed to be done, things that weren't going to be exciting to watch, so I figured, why not? I'll get them done between episodes. And so I did. And it all went pretty well. We were doing fairly well. And then we got this quest. Where is it? It's up here? Ah, here we go. Hopeless vagabonds. 6 desperate refugees approaching. Their leader is called Jen. They claim to have lost their home in a recent attack. Jen begs you permission to stay at the landed ship for 16 days. And given that we needed so much help... What? I heard somebody shooting. Yeah. Hi, Jen. We'll get to you in a minute. So, given that we had so much to do, I figured, sure, we'll take on some help. We have lots of pemmican. We should be able to feed everyone for a little while. And they will help us in mining and crafting and just all kinds of good stuff. Gee, can't imagine how that ended. So, they decided to betray us. And they decided they were just going to try and murder everyone and take over the colony. It didn't end well, mostly for them. However, we didn't get off scot-free either. You're getting treated now, but you've still got wounds. You've only been bruised. You've only been bruised. Actually, looking at this now, I hadn't taken a look at this before I ended the episode and saved it, but actually we got off pretty well in that one. Elia, you're the only one who might have a problem, and you're not even being treated. Why are you not being treated? Where are my doctors? Hakuja? Oh, you're taking care of the animals. Okay, that's understandable, but please take care of people. So, yeah, that happened. And we were making really good progress, too. I mean, almost everyone has helmets now. We were starting to get some research done. I'm getting everyone clothed. The only people that look like they're not clothed is Elia and Potts. But then again, you're male, and you have pants. That's really all you care about. Potts? Same thing. I'd still rather if you guys had shirts. We have blouses. Wear a blouse. You'll like it. It's fun. Well, we'll deal with them later. I'm sure once we have armor, they'll prefer wearing steel to silk. So, yes, that's where things are now. In terms of goals today, I'd like to get some research done. But before we can get research done, we gotta get this place cleaned up. And, okay, Potts is up. I'm taking everyone off of bed rest temporarily just so we can get this place cleaned up. We need to get these bodies out of here. I mean, we cannot have corpses in the middle of our dormitory. That's just not going to work. Ginja's getting the place cleaned up, or at least was. Ginja, where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're still cleaning, so that's good. And that's a good sign for how things are. My pawns are cleaning. Which, if there was other stuff that needed to be done, they wouldn't be. So, I mean, we were betrayed, we were attacked, but overall, we're in good shape. Now, this is made out of light leather. I believe we have light leather. Someone should come and fix that eventually. We lost a couple of wine caskets. Worse things have happened. We lost a couple of shelves. Again, worse things have happened. And the ship is untouched. Or at least it was untouched. Really? Don't touch the ship. And Faina, you're catatonic. Again. Why am I keeping you? You know what? I'm not keeping you. We discussed this before. Put her in a cryptosleep casket. I am now officially done with Faina. No longer will she be tolerated. No longer will she be a problem. She's not eating anything. She's not breaking anything. Faina's done. Caravan to Galsarat, to that place. They want us to make t-shirts and bring them to them. Yeah, no. That's not happening. Nope, not this time. Alright, so I'm going to turn research up. I'm going to turn crafting down, tailoring down, smithing down. Because we need the crafting done. Or not crafting. I just turned crafting down. My brain works today. We need the research done. And we need to get what research done we can, because it looks like a new harvest is about to come in. Trait, depressive, I don't care. You're in crypto sleep. You are so far down on my list of priorities now. I mean, I don't think those crypto sleep caskets can even burn. So if the entire base burns down, I would not care about you. If you didn't want to be stuck in a box, you would have been more of a contributor. And I don't even care if that's harsh. I'm just done with Faina. I may see if I can rig some kind of ejection system so that when we get this ship off the ground, and we will get this ship off the ground, we can jettison her to some asteroid somewhere. Because of an ugly environment? What's wrong with this environment? I thought this was a pretty nice environment. Somewhat impressive. Extremely spacious. It is considered ugly. Alright. Well, maybe we can do something about that. I'm sure it's counting these floors too, which we haven't done anything about. Well, I'll tell you what. If someone's got spare time, shave down this wall. I mean, we're not digging anything. Yeah, okay. Shave down that wall, and then we'll see if we can smooth things out. But I mean, that's the best counter offer I'm going to give you on that one. We do need to get some of this construction done. There are things that need to be fixed that are not getting fixed. Things that need to be replaced that are not getting replaced. I mean, look at this. 41%. Why is this not fixed yet? And how are you doing, my dogs? You kind of got the rough end of the stick there. Actually, you're not bad. And looks like our storage is overflowing. But hey, it's overflowing with pemmican. Can't really complain about that. You failed in constructing tall shelves. Could you please not fail? Please. And can we take a moment to just appreciate the soundtrack for this game? And there's not many games where I will actually praise the soundtrack. Rimworld, however, it's in my top 3. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Looks like most of the repairs are done. Those shelves are built. People will stack to them when they have time. In fact, it'll probably be Ginja doing most of the work because, well, it's Ginja. Why are you going all that way for flour? Here. Guys, start putting flour in the bucket. That's what the bucket's there for. Wait. We do have wine. Look at that. Everyone have some wine. Wine is good. Actually, I can't say that. I don't drink myself. Every time I've had wine, I've found it rather not that good. But hey, they like it. That's important. And tell me we're not out of wood. We're out of wood. Alright, that's important. Is there any wood on the map that I haven't gotten already? Wow. This is kind of a problem. Wait, here's a tree. And there's lots of trees. Alright, so I'm gonna go through and cut those. Otherwise, we can't cook anything. I do still have plant cutting all the way up, yes? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Good stuff. You didn't want to stay for a while? No? No? Okay, fine. You're out getting wood. Fantastic. Ginja, what are you doing? You're still cleaning. I kind of wish you'd spend a little bit more time hauling, personally. I hear trees falling over here, but I can't see who's doing it. Ah, there we go. It's up here. Elia, you recovered nicely. Any scars? Nope, not from that encounter. That makes me happy. And that's what Rimworld is all about. Making people happy. That's why everyone has a mood bar. And why it's usually empty. Because no one's ever happy. Or at least they're not when it comes to these medieval tribal kind of runs. I mean, sometimes you can do your best to make them happy, but it doesn't necessarily work. All this food out here, all needs to be hauled in. Come on, people. Don't let the animals get it. Rice. Oh, because that's right. Oh, and now that Fane is gone, we can turn Psychite back on. We can have tea again. Look at how much better life gets once Fane is not around anymore. You were literally the wet blanket of the entire colony. So, as soon as someone gets the chance, make some tea. Make some people happy. Or make some mashed potatoes. You know, that works too. Hakuja, you're back to researching. Fantastic. I must say that the random research mod is a pain. It really is. But I am enjoying it. I've played countless games of Rimworld with all kinds of different colonies, but the random research mod that forces you to deal with whatever you're given, definitely one of my favorites. Okay, looks like all the wood has been cut. Yeah, that's everything. So let's get the wood that we have hauled in. And it's only 740, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful with it. I mean, we cut all the trees. Oh, we got artisan furniture. That is not even remotely helpful. But at least now we can make fancy chairs. Anyway, as I was saying, I cut down all the trees, so that leaves cacti, which aren't great sources. But there are a lot of them. So that's an option, should we need it. And they're getting more stuff brought in. We're having a party. Good. Everyone come be a part of the party. Hey, hey, bookworms. Oh, that canceled it. Never mind. Now there's no party for anyone. I tried. But I tried to bring the bookworms in for the party, and it just ruined it for everyone. So this is still not done yet. Why not? Are you telling me we do not have enough light leather? Plain. Light. No, I guess we do not. We are just barely short. Not suppose there's anything out on the map. No. Well, we can make it out of something else. An elephant self-tamed. That's an opportunity. How much vegetable do we have? A fair amount. There's no way that I can feed an elephant. But an elephant can absolutely feed us. Visitors from the Kima people? Sure. You guys are welcome to visit, just, you know, don't touch the ship. And speaking of the ship, we're getting... meteor shower. We're getting closer to powering the thing on. The only thing left is that I want people to have armor. Why am I looking on this? I want this one. Okay. Turn the elephant into food. Not that elephant, though. Not that one. So the last thing I want to do before I get that, or before we power on the ship, is I want to double wall the outside. That'll probably be a longer project that I do between games. Because it's just going to be a lot of construction. There's not going to be a lot to watch. And not much I can really comment on either. I mean, we're going to be building walls. Fantastic. Watch them as they build the wall. See them build it, brick by brick, laying mortar down between every layer. Yeah, see, that just doesn't work. So I'll probably work on getting that done between games. Right now, the biggest focus is the research. And hopefully staying alive, because someone, somewhere is going to try to kill us. Even the people that pretend to be friends. And seriously, that really was just the worst. I trusted them. They betrayed me. Oh well. Life goes on. Okay, we got some new research. And this one's actually useful. We got tree sowing. So, now we can finally grow our own trees. Now, why you can start off with basic gardening, but you don't know how to plant trees, I've never been able to figure out. But what it does mean is that we can now zone an area for growing. And I'm going to do, like, say, this. Yeah, that looks good. Not in the doorway, though, obviously. And not in front of the doors, either. And now we can plant some trees. And our options are cacti or drago trees, because you have to stick to what actually grows in your biome. But we'll set that for trees. And eventually we'll be producing our own. I don't know if we'll be here long enough to actually need it or to make use of it. I guess we'll see. I built some more food baskets as well because one of them was overflowing with psychoid leaves. And they are trying to use up as much elephant meat as possible before it goes away, but yeah, they didn't make it. I've also set production of psychite tea to forever because we don't have anyone in the colony with a chemical interest or fascination. And so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, people with a chemical interest or fascination might break and go to trying to drink as much as they can. We don't have that problem. A war merchant. I might want to talk to you, actually. Ginja? How you doing? You're doing really good, actually. Please go talk to them when you get the chance. Oh, you're resting. Please go talk to them now. They'll probably be gone by the time you get up in the morning. Alright, so... components. We don't need them. Take them. Advanced components. We don't need them. Take them. Ooh, maybe not that many. Let's see. We do not need most of these. We really don't. They're just taking up room in our storage. And we'll probably end up keeping a lot of those components just because there's no way that they can cover all of this. But right now, if I can just make some space, because our inventory is so full. Recurve bow, we're keeping the recurve bow. Well, no, we're not keeping this one, actually. We'll keep the normal recurve bows. This magical revolver, yeah, that's going away. Technically, we aren't supposed to have ammunition for it, so I'm not going to use it. A great bow. I'll take it, actually. We actually have more than enough money here to just take whatever we want. So we'll get a great bow. And this revolver, take it. Clothing. Clothing I'll probably save until the next trader that comes through. If I take away those... yeah, that looks good. Let's take as much of his money as we can. That's close. That's too much. Alright, we'll take that. There you go. Have some stuff, and look at how much space that made. Amazing. Alright. So, wasn't even a goal that I realized I had, but it was definitely a goal that I did have. One more thing down. Okay, this is going to be a problem, actually. So, I have a mechanoid cluster dropping in. So I guess it's going to be dropping in right here. Now, this is going to be a problem because I have no idea how I'm going to handle this. Let's see what we're dealing with. A lot. However, I do have one option, and that is to cheese it. If I take a trading spot and place it right there, that's woken them up. Now, I want to make that not home zone so that no one goes looking for it. Now, these traders are going to move towards it. And I'm going to go with them. This is definitely not the way this was intended, but quite frankly, mechanoid clusters are dangerous on their own. And we have bows. Of course, so do they. And see, that's why. This may simply be beyond us. But I guess we're going to find out. Let's work with them. Alright, one mechanoid's down. Oh, well that one exploded. And the mechanoids are defeated. I feel a little bit bad about that, but not bad enough to not have done it. So, sorry guys, but thank you for the help. Alright, that was exciting. And because their animals did die, we are going to get some meat out of that, which we can turn into more pemmican. I'm going to turn these down to preferred. Copy, paste, so that this one alone can be important. I want food to go here first. Alright, how badly did we get injured? Hakuja, you're the only one who took a wound? And you have the plague. Okay, well, bed rest is back on. And Hakuja, go get in bed. Fortunately, we have medicine. Pots, you're out. Faina, Feyna, I'm just clearing out everything for you because you're never getting out. And Elia, you're already on it. Good man. I was more worried about infection, but yeah. And the fact that Hakuja is missing a kidney. That's bad. Charged her, completely destroyed her kidney. That's going to end poorly for her. Less blood filtration, that's a lot of silver, means that the infection is going to be worse. And even with a 67% tend quality, she's already falling behind. I think. Well, this says she's getting over it. I guess we'll give it time and see how it goes. Okay. And fortunately, Hakuja's gonna survive. It was really touch and go there for a while. I mean, not having that kidney put her at a disadvantage. Even my best doctors had a hard time keeping her ahead. In the end, though, she lived. I cannot imagine she's in a great mood right now. Yeah, mind-shattering pain. But she is alive. And in this playthrough, that's all that really counts. So, Hakuja will live. Other than that, we're making good progress on getting the tree farm planted. It's not terribly important, and I'm almost worried that it's taking away from more important things. But I'm not backing out of it now. Looks like we're doing okay on food. Not great, but we're doing okay. I still have 2 things of potatoes here. Didn't I set this for something else? I thought I set this for something else. Maybe not. What should I set it as? I don't even know. I could do tobacco, I think. Is that an option? No, maybe not. Peach trees. That is an option. I'll deal with it later. If someone wants to or has an idea what we should be planting, let me know in the comments. Because honestly, it could be anything at this point. We have everything we need. Including lots of trees. It'll take them a long time to grow, but it'll be worth it if we're here that long. And we might be. I mean, I'm not turning on that ship until I know that everyone's going to survive and everyone's going to need armor first. So that's what it's going to come down to. What will we get? And what we're getting is not much, honestly. Because there's so much to do, so not enough people to do it. And yeah, I actually think I'm going to shrink this a bit. There we go. That's all the trees we really need. How many trees do we really need? Okay, so let's unzone some of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Just like the game would have done it. Alright, and on this bright note, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. There's going to be a lot of cuts. This might end up being a little bit of a shorter episode than usual. But that's because we're in a good place. The worst thing to happen this time around was a mechanoid cluster, and we even had help dealing with that. That being said, I'm sure the next one to come through we will not have help with, so I'm going to appreciate what I have, but I'm not going to take it for granted. Anything at all could come along and rob us of our progress here. But we'll deal with that when it comes. Next time in Rimworld. Until then, take care.